Get rid of a plant? We're your people. We are your people. If you're going on vacation or whatever, we will happily come in and water your plants. It really doesn't matter what we do, even if we do the right things, they are going to die. It just happens. And so we had some friends when we moved to Texas. They actually came a few months after we moved to Texas, and they arrived at the barbecue having this, that, and they brought us a housewarming gift. And they brought us a orchid. And I was like, thank you so much. That'll be dead in a week. They brought us this orchid. And I wish I'd actually taken pictures of our actual orchid, but I had to pull this off the internet because I was in a different phase, and you'll see why. But we've never had, even a cactus. I mean, who kills a cactus? Right? Okay, so we've got a few others. That's cool. Well, let me tell you, there's hope. There's hope, okay? So I was like, okay, this is terrible. But I've always loved this flower because it's so stunning, you know? It's beautiful. I mean, who creates that? Who details that flower? It's ridiculously creative. But somebody gave us this orchid and was like, okay, this is beautiful. We'll enjoy the week. It's the same as buying flowers from Trader Joe's or somewhere. You put them in and they're dead in a week. Same for this little guy. Like, just unfortunate, but this is your lot in life. So we've got this orchid, absolutely beautiful. And Rochelle was more diligent than I. She'd put like blocks of ice in it to give it water once a week, and it's there. It's all good. By the way, when I went to look for these pictures today, I'm like, it's crazy the stuff on orchids out there. People are really invested in these things, like really invested. I mean, they're like orchids in panic. Orchids in distress. I'm like, what? And I started feeling bad now because orchids in distress. I'm like, that's a heavy thing. It's a website. You can go and get tips and things for your orchid. And I was like, this is a lonely place. So it came to about a week ago where it took this orchid out, and it had 3 beautiful stems of flowers that grow up like you saw, and they died off, and these were just sticks now, you know, and the rest of the plants are kind of looking sad because with the loss of the prettiness and the flowers, we'd also probably not watered as much and let it be a bit neglected, and so there are just these sticks and this kind of weak, lame looking plant there. Limp is a good word for it. And so I thought, okay, well, Rochelle was away, and I thought, okay, well, I'll take this orchid, and those sticks are irritating me now, so I'll just cut those off, just because they're bugging me. So I'll just cut them off and put the plant back there, because I don't have the authority to throw it out. That's Rochelle's authority. So I'm like, okay. So I cut the things off, and as I cut the stalks off, there's this little guy shooting out. Now, I know it would take a miracle for us to get another flower on that plant. But this is now this tall now and going to bloom soon.
Nice.
Right? And so I'm standing there, I'm like, there must be a sermon illustration in this thing. There has to be. And so I'm looking at this, and the sticks are there. I'm like, okay, well, now I've got to keep the clips from the sticks to pin the next one up. And this is actually getting quite exciting. It's a surviving plant. And I feel the Holy Spirit go, that's the church. And I go, and I feel the Holy Spirit go, that's got to be your heart for the church, because I wrestle with the dry deadness of the church that we've created. Even if it looks pretty and fancy, even if it looks alive, there's a deadness to it. And I'm talking about the American church, and I'm particularly talking about our movements. I could probably speak into the more traditional movements as well, but it's not my context, so how should I? Let me speak into our context. And so even when it still looks alive, there's a lot of dead, and the Holy Spirit said, no, it's not dead, it's shrouded. It's shrouded. And if we can just cut the deadness away, if we can just cut our little things that we've built, our little programs, our little egocentric ways of doing things, if we can just cut our worldview a little bit, our consumeristic worldview away from it a bit, there's actually life there. There's actually life that we actually had nothing to do with. There's life. And so the quest in this particular topic is not to throw the church out. It's not to go, we don't love the church. It's no, we love the church, but we have got to do some weeding here. We've got to cut some dead stuff off, so we can actually see the life and others can see the life. What's going to happen? The flower's going to bloom.